αρέσει πάρα πολύ το χρώμα. Μ' αρέσει πολύ το χρώμα.
Αρέσει. Γιατί με έχουν στριμώξει.
Τι λέτε?
Αφού σε έβαλα εδώ να θα κόψω τώρα,
Εντάξει, δεν σας ενοχλώ. Θα σας βάλω στο YouTube, Πειράζει?
Όχι.
I'm starting a project today that is going to solve a lot of problems and it's going to use materials that I already have, which is right up my alley. So this hole here, this cupboard here, it used to be the very low entrance to the public bathrooms when this was a taverna. So from the other side, it's the toilet. And from this side, it's going to be a pantry. And I'm finding that now that I'm staying here, I really need a pantry. I need a place to store. I need some shelves. My father would love it that I'm geeking out on the thermometers. Got one there. So there's a 2-degree difference between that one and this one, naturally. I'm monitoring all the rooms and just figuring out if all the plans for underfloor heating are what they need to be. It's crazy how warm it gets down here so quickly. It was 16 degrees a couple hours ago, and now it's 18, and I expect it should be 20 in a moment. The sun just came over the ridge. And it's about 11 degrees outside. It's cold, it's frosty. Just a few minutes later, this room is a miracle in the winter. It heats up. Let's see how warm it gets today. And then the hot air flows naturally uphill. So it should heat the entire house. Amazing. It's just suspended there and it's not necessarily balanced, but I think I like it. This is a shelf that I found here, as well as these here, and a whole series of smaller ones that are somewhere else. I don't want to fall into the trap of using something just for the sake of using it, but this is intended to be a pantry, and I quite like the way this looks. I've been saving the shelves that I found here in this house for all of these years. They were not used in this way. Here they are. And I'm finally getting to them. It's been so many years. They've been covered with dust. They've moved left and right. They've been outside, they've been inside. Well, their time has come. I'm actually going to use them. I wasn't sure if I would, but I'm really pleased with what I've come up with. And as you can see, I've already put those in place. This is my neighbor Vageli. He's a retired carpenter, and once in a while he helps me out with jobs. Today he's been particularly strict with me because I persuaded him not to hire a helper and let me fill that position. I assured him that I'm strong enough. Today we are beginning another one of these jobs that has needed to get done for a long time, and I've had the wood at my feet all this time. I'm really glad to have Vageli's help, and this first day is all about setting up the scaffolding, measuring the wood, and then we'll go to his workshop and get some of it cut.
Αν δεν είμαι εδώ, δεν θα τελειώσω ποτέ.
Ναι.
Και καλοκαίρι που έπρεπε, είμαι συνέχεια κάτω, δουλεύω. Δεν μπορώ να φύγω καλοκαίρι από τη τσιά και το χρόνο το ίδιο.
Για δούμε τι πήχε λίγο, Μάση.
Τώρα που ξέρω τι θα πει πύχη.
Μπράβο, Μάση.
Έμαθα.
Μπράβο, Μάση. Λοιπόν, αυτά τότε πάμε στο μαγαζί.
Θες να έρθω μαζί σου εκεί. Ναι, ωραία.
So Vageli's workshop is only about 10 doors down from mine in the same village. It's such a treat.
He got pissed at me because I was supposed to be helping and I was taking photos, so I didn't get a lot of footage. But this is what we did. Εδώ.
Ναι, άστα εκεί.
Okay.
Pretty chaotic around here. We've been working for a few hours with Vageli's. We're gonna try to get this whole thing finished here with columns underneath. We've done this corner. Well, it's almost finished, but it took extra time because we went into the wall there. But this will continue all the way down, finally making it safe. It's actually a really big relief. But of course, everything is chaotic because I had to pull everything really quickly out of there. I only asked him yesterday if he'd help me out. He's a neighbor, professional carpenter, but retired now, who helps me once in a while. And yeah, he was free today. So it was pretty much last minute thing, which sometimes the best minute things. The idea that this really big wood will all be out of here by the end of today is incredible. Working around these ancient electric boxes, which we're still waiting to have removed, is something not everybody would agree to. But Vageli was really, really a good sport and helped me to make it more safe.
Έλα εδώ. Έλα εδώ.
Ήρθα. Ωραία. Τα αρχαία.
Άστα εκεί για να σώσω άλλο.
Okay.
Μια σακούλα έχεις, μια σακούλα. Ναι, εκεί χωράω εγώ ολόκληρο.
Τεράστιο, αλλά αδύνατο.
Αυτό,
Γωνιά.
γωνιά.
Ναι, γωνιά. Απλά
Θα
σκέφτομαι.
τα μάθεις όλα.
So we got through a lot today. Yesterday we did a half day of prep. Today we did, so yesterday we got that first one up in the corner. Today we did this one, which was very tricky, and the last one. Tomorrow we're gonna do the columns, just like the one behind me. And then I'm gonna get this place cleaned up because it is a mess. There's no use cleaning it now because more gravel's coming down. But it's great, it's great. Let me show you what this all means. So this roof was not ideal, and there's still quite a bit of work to do by Marcos, reconstructing the wall above the board that we put. This is what they call a pillow in carpentry, in Greece, maxillari. What we're doing here these days is reinforcing this roof. And by the end of tomorrow, I hope it's done. We really got entangled with the old electrics that are not being taken down in a timely manner, but we worked around them. And these in particular have become just absurd. Just absurd. I mean, they're just hanging by threads. Good morning. It's still a little bit dark. It's about 7:30. Day 3 of this whole project here. I think we're gonna finish. We did the really tricky part. I'm gonna go get dressed because Vangelis is coming in about a half an hour.
Υπάρχει πρώτη φορά για τα πάντα.
Να κουμπίσεις. Τρία 16.
3-13 και 3-16.
Ναι. Πρώτα το 3-16.
Πάμε.
Πάμε.
It hasn't actually been this empty since I bought it. I mean, there were times when you could barely see the floor anywhere in this room. Amazing. Now I can get some work done. I haven't been in a laundrette since I was in my 20s, but I have to say this one is a very efficient one. It's 4 machines and 4 dryers, and it's right in the center of town. So this is what I'm doing for a while. Look at all that water, that's ridiculous. Well, interesting. It's just pouring down the chimney. You don't seem too stressed about it, do you? Yeah. Okay. I'll follow your lead. It stopped pouring for a while, pouring water down, out, and then it started again. I went up and I checked. The bag is still secure on the chimney. But it's really torrential outside, but I can't understand where it's coming from. It's completely dry all around here. It's coming from inside here. It's actually full of water. So I got up here at 3 a.m. and covered it up, and it made a big difference, but it didn't solve the problem. The water was still coming in, it just wasn't coming in as ferociously. So I need to figure out what exactly is happening.